Here we go for the second time in this season. I'm playing against Akuchi. And I have a 5-2, which looks pretty good. What's going on? The only plus spies, contraband, and some idle boon. There's also no village. So I think I want to get thin and then windfall once and then green, probably. The question is upgrade or count. Usually opening count is pretty great. However, upgrade is also pretty good. Upgrade and estate into a dungeon, get a second upgrade and so on. Is contraband in any way playable? Did I click on start recording? Looks like I did. Yeah, I'm probably taking the count. Trashing 3 cards is better than trashing 1, or rather not even trashing 1 if I turn it into a dungeon. Well, dungeon is a card that I want anyway. I can later upgrade the count into a gold. I think I will still get an upgrade. Upgrade is a bit more tempo. Sure, but I think count is worth it. Gets me quicker to windfall. The question is, do we play with some idols here? Okay, that's a standard trash. Mainly the count didn't miss the shuffle, which is the most important thing. Yeah, I like the upgrade now for him. Do I need a silver? Probably not. I think I just take a dungeon here. Even though it's a bit awkward. If I have a dungeon, windfall will come a bit later. Yeah, because both in the turn I played and also in the duration turn I will have some cards in the discard. I mean, maybe I can top deck it and do coins with count and windfall. Still think a dungeon is worthwhile. Like, yeah. Would be great if I draw my count here, obviously. I do not. Next turn should be good. Kind of don't want a silver. Don't really want a second dungeon. I was thinking Feardom is maybe a thing. Could be nothing here. Next turn should be a good trash, but I still think I take 1 silver. Maybe I should have taken the silver right away, to be honest. Instead of the dungeon. I could see that. I'm super thin. I don't really need the dungeon effect all that much. It might have been a mistake. Also the thing that I mentioned with the windfall. Yeah, I think I liked silver over dungeon in hindsight. So I draw 1 estate here. Then I gain a copper and trash again. If I draw the silver, I top deck it. Is it a third dungeon? It seems excessive. Okay, I draw 2 estates, which is pretty cool. How many cards do I have now? Too many. So here I will top deck. I can either top deck and trash. Wait. How does windfall work? It doesn't really work, right? Because count has to either discard or top deck or gain a copper, all of which are disabling windfall. So here I could top deck trash. That's overkill. I think I'm doing top deck coins. And then buy an upgrade, probably. That seems reasonable. Yeah, that wasn't ideal somehow. I mean, I could trash, but what's the point, really? Yeah, I can trash. Can trash a copper. I can also think about trashing the dungeon to a fiefdom. That's probably not a good idea. Yeah, the dungeon just should have been a silver. Or nothing, maybe. Does get a fiefdom now. Okay. So I think I just trash a copper here. So, is that right? Buy like an idol, maybe. Do I play the dungeon even? I could also trash the count into a gold, but I still think I want to windfall. He has some upgrades, so I'm not really sure the idol thing is the way to go. Top deck coins gives me 5. Could be another upgrade that might enable windfall next turn. I would have to do some math. So if I top deck and coins, count is really bad right now. Top deck and coins by an upgrade. I have 2 copies in the discard, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in my deck. Discarding 2 doesn't really work. Second upgrade probably looks a bit crazy, but I might gain. I'm not sure what I'm doing, to be honest. Can gain duchies with the count, but it's just all pretty bad. 5-2 looked so great here, but I misplayed it. So he's going heavy upgrade. So next turn I can windfall. Yeah, it should be right. I'm trashing the count now. Am I? Not sure. Let's trash a copper first. Trash. Do I even need a windfall? Could also just buy a fiefdom here and do it with silvers, but golds are better. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, one idol looks fine, But I still don't windfall here, right? It's time to wake up. Discarded Feardom. Didn't want to trash it? It's a bit strange. I mean, I guess he had all his upgrades in hand. What I could do is I could just trash my dungeon and I count. Should I province here? No. Should I get a contraband? Doesn't sound crazy. I think I'm doing this, and then this basically says that I don't want to windfall, which is a bit strange. Coins. Yeah. +1 card, great. Good province here. Next turn probably trash my Feardom. Then why did I just trash my dungeon? That's another question. Okay, this game is just bad. It's just really bad. Trashing the dungeon when I'm about to green is also well, here I'll trash the Feardom. I wonder why does he have 2 Feardoms? So he's really going hard on the Feardoms and he doesn't want to trash them. It also doesn't really inspire me, to be honest. Should have just played my Feardom. Okay, so let's play that upgrade. Trash a Feardom, I guess. Gain an idol, maybe. Yeah, play that upgrade as well. Trash a silver into a Feardom. Maybe. Top deck. Coins. Play that idol. Discard everything, I think. Keep the Feardom maybe. The thing is, it's pretty hard to... Should I just take a journeyman here? Maybe. It's pretty hard to province with silvers if you play upgrades as well. Yeah, just province, obviously. I mean, not obviously, but that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now he does trash a Feardom. I mean, this should be so great for the 5-2. Curses don't really hurt him. could. Okay, I can't really do that, right? I could, but no. Okay, here I'm guaranteed to province again. I could top deck an upgrade and do coins to make sure I'm also provincing next turn, because there is journeyman down there. But I can also just top deck the journeyman, but then I only have 7 potentially. If I have to trash the copper, seems reasonable. Top decking coins and buy province. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's see what that does. No, I can't do that. He'll play the upgrade. You should miss province at least once or twice, I hope, with all these upgrades. And no draw. Yeah, I played the upgrade, see what I draw. If I draw something good, then I just trash upgrade into gold, play journeyman and name province. He does have some silvers, I don't really know how many. 10-ish, I think. Yeah, not so bad. Buys a duchy already. Is that better than buying? Wait, no. Okay, he gained a duchy, never mind. Buys a fiefdom, and he's ahead in points. I could take the last fiefdom just to take it away from him and not play. I think that's right. And play the second upgrade, and I drew pretty badly. Could be double dungeon, could be a duchy. Yes. Maybe I should have just trashed the upgrade and I would have hit province here. I don't like my position now. Yeah. Yeah. My journeyman not skipping a province, but still not being able to province, and now I have 2 provinces in hand. Looks pretty grim now, I think. What do I do here even? I mean, I still have the hope that with his 4 upgrades, that it's not so easy for him to province now. With only silvers as economy. Might be possible. So what do I do? Do I gain a duchy? I have some curses now. He can province. Yeah, this is bad. Top deck the silver, gain a duchy maybe. Do I want a silver on top? I don't know. Do I want a duchy? I also don't know. This is another 7 most likely. It's turn 15, man. This is just... Need to step it up. Okay. Wow. Great. My deck is really terrible. That's the main problem. Because I never got to Windfall because I'm stupid. Like, you should be able to Windfall turn 6 or something, I feel like. And then the game is basically just over. Maybe turn 6 is a bit early with the count. Gets in the way of Windfall. Can province again. Let's get a duchy. Do I play that dungeon? Guess I do. Top deck duchy. Okay, this should be a province. Let's see, 3 provinces, no. Still some hope left. Okay, so how to do this? Can I mean, I don't have that many silvers. I can treasure Fierdom into... Well, if he doesn't province this turn, he doesn't have a dungeon down. Kind of want to province this turn. So if I discard silver province, play the upgrade, trash Fierdom into duchy. And then province. It's 9 points. 32 if he duchies. I can also... Can I play the count and still province? Probably not. Not if I want to... Okay, so let's discard the count as well, I think. Oh, drew a curse. Doesn't really matter, does it? How many silvers do I have? I have some. So maybe trashing curse is the same. How many silvers did I gain? So I gained 6 silvers, so I have 7. I trashed 1. I trashed 2. So I think I have around 5. So what do I name? What do I name? I guess province. I discarded a province. I just discarded 2 duchies as well. Could name curse. There's another curse, another province. I think. There's 1 province left. I think there's also 1 curse left. So that's basically the same. Looks like I have a lot of duchies. I think duchy is the right call, even though I just discarded 2. I don't know. I think duchy. Okay, that didn't really work out. So I can buy the last duchy here. I have to get both provinces anyway. 37, yeah, but I need to take duchy away from him. It's too many duchies. Can resign as soon as he buys another province, which is probably this turn, so. Okay, probably not, but next turn, I guess. Yeah, especially with that boon. That should be a dungeon, I think. Or no, silver, probably. Yeah, but I guess he basically has it guaranteed next turn. Let's get a card. Idle. Okay, I need to forget about this game. Move on. Oh, I'm the host. That's probably because I made the table. So it was his start, my start now. 1 for him. Yeah, that would have been a good chance to win a second player if I played it right at some point, but didn't happen. So what do we have? We have the Cursed Gold and a Pouch. Cool board somehow. I have the 5/4. Or some other things with save. Looks like Recruiter plus something. Pouch is the only plus buy, so swindling a pouch into a state looks attractive. I could save. Nah, that looks pretty bad, so curses are. Can deal with them. And here could be sacrifice, could be save and buy a swindler. I want some archives. I also want a puka at some point. That is with my next 5, I think. Yeah, draw is bit. It's fine. It's fine. There's archive puka. I think we play with the bank eventually. The pouch doesn't get trashed at least. Can also ferry stuff. Like ferry archive. Save in the state. Here, I mean. My next 5, I think, is a puka. Nah, it's probably second recruiter first with the curses. But let's think about this turn. Swindler looks fine, but it's also not the greatest. I kind of like the save with it. Diplomat is probably not so great. I'm also not a fan of that sacrifice. I mean, I want to recruit my states mainly. Let's go for the swindler. So, is it swindler or is it ferry archive? I think those are my 2 favorites here. I think it's probably swindler. Don't know what to do with this. Ouch. Ouch, pouch. See you later. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I have to take another curse here, and yeah, this is just brutal. Should I buy Recruiter or Puka here? Kind of like the Puka somehow. And then next fight probably another Recruiter. Yeah, I mean, what a sniper, that Swindler. So I'll draw 2 coppers here. Right. What happened here? Ah, I saved. Okay, so I can ferry archive and buy archive, I think. That's what I want to do. No, there's the curse. So much for my tracking. So I can just probably buy another Recruiter here. Could also be an archive already, but he wants to come back with Swindling a 5, but there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can ferry and then it's immune. Yeah, I think I like second Recruiter here. Could trash the cursed gold. Okay. Yeah, at least it's fair, right? Somehow. So that trash a curse or cursed gold. Probably curse for the time being. Play all of that. And then could Fairy Archive now. I mean, now the game is a bit different. It's only 1 buy. Maybe I want to save an estate because I have Recruiter coming up. Maybe Fairy is not worth it anymore now. Let's save an estate and buy an archive. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's Swindler. Good old Swindler. Does I just play the archive now? Can buy a gold here, which is probably pretty good. It's also immune to Swindler. Maybe I shouldn't have played that archive. I can also buy a Mystic. But why should I? Do I play that? I think I do. There you go. Yeah, Duchy looks bad enough. Do I have to save a copper or an estate? Thinking about food for Recruiter and or Puka. I think I'm saving an estate. I have 2 Pukas, 2 Recruiters, so it's more likely that I draw that. Okay, now I'll probably just buy another gold and then start graining. Could get a second archive. Second gold looks better. So this turn, I can save an estate again. I do have another copper down here, right? Place 2 coppers. So I have 3 coppers in total, I think. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, gets his puka back. So here. Save an estate. Buy gold. And now I think I'm just provincing. Trash an estate. Can't think about not playing that puka. Looks pretty bad though. I mean, I could save it, is what I'm contemplating. But nah, I rather trash and also play my Swindler probably. I can trash that duchy to a recruiter at some point, so yeah, let's keep on swindling. That's actually pretty bad for... I mean, copper into curse is usually not that harmful, but with puka it might be. Here I think I'm saving the cursed gold. Could also save a curse or a duchy. I do have 3 curses, which is annoying actually. Because I only have 1 recruiter left, and I can live with that. Let's see what he gives me. Does he give me another duchy? Maybe a puka at this point? I don't know. Oh, okay, it's his turn. So archives are only 3, I forgot about that. I'm trashing the duchy here. I think I could also play the puka first. I mean, I think I'm doing that anyway. And then maybe just trash a curse. But I kind of need villagers, so... yeah, I kind of want to play that Swindler as well. Trashing duchy looks fine. That's not how I want to swindle him. Now with my archive gone, it's a bit sad. I probably... maybe I need to pick up another one, but so far, so good. That should be another province. But I do have those curses left. I hope it doesn't kill my second recruiter. It would be brutal. I would have to get that back. Okay, nice. Yeah. Looks like I'm a couple turns ahead. Play the recruiter. Trash a curse now. Play a swindler. Give him... probably a sacrifice. And then save gold. Okay, here I'll trash my silver. Or do I? Not so sure. Could also just buy a province. Next turn is pretty bad then. But I might just trash like another curse and buy a humble castle next turn. Something like that. Do I have... I don't think I have another copper, right? Yeah, nice. I love Swindler. Not really, but... I think I'm not trashing that silver. I am playing that recruiter. Don't really need the Swindler that much anymore. Dash is a silver, that's a good trash for me. So let's see what I draw here. I mean, Puka. Can't really trash the Puka. I have copper next turn, so I either trash gold or Swindler. I probably just trash the Swindler and save. Do I buy a tracker then? Probably. No, maybe not. I could also trash gold and never worry about any. That looks actually a bit better. I think I give him a Swindler back here. Don't really fear any treasures anymore. Do I buy a copper? No. Okay, I'm back. Press a province. 368 and actions. Okay. Okay, that's 1-all. Kind of a strange game there, but also kind of funny. Okay, we have Patron Envoy. We also have Goons. This library villagers are not really here, so Patron might be useful. And as you might know, I love Patron. Okay, there is native village. Never mind. Never mind. So what do we do here? Opening Baron looks reasonable. Like Warehouse Baron looks actually pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. library. Sure, it also looks decent. Let's go Warehouse Baron, I think. Probably Native Village here for him. 2-5, probably Guardian Goons was pretty good. Not super clear that the Baron is all that great, but here it looks pretty cool. Get to shuffle the goons in. Unless I don't want the goons. But I think I want the goons. I mean, he does have library. But goons is goons after all. Alternatively, I could do like 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I could Native Village Patron, or Native Village Patron would be the alternative, I think. Try to get some of these villagers. Baron. So these cards are 3 coppers in an estate. If I draw like normal, I just draw something. Let's say a copper, and then I'm somewhat likely to collide my Baron with the goons. Next turn. So I think, as crazy as that looks, it looks pretty crazy. But whatever. Okay, so I did draw copper, yeah, and now I could take a flag bearer, but not sure. I mean, he doesn't really want it back, the flag. He sort of wants it, I guess, but he does have the library. Next turn, I'll see 5 cards. So if I take a flag bearer and I see my warehouse next turn, then playing the native village would trigger a shuffle. That's not really what I want, with goons and all the things in there. Not the goons, but the Baron. So I don't like flag bearer here. Could be a second native village then, right? Yeah. That looks alright. 4 cards after playing the warehouse, which is native village, estate, patron, and okay, that looks fine. Would be nice if I see the native village here, so I can set aside what should be a copper. And get a villager. And then buy something. Probably goons now. I could also do like envoy native village. Because now that I have the villager, yeah, kind of like that. I mean, envoy, it's not the greatest draw, but also I need to hit canal somehow. Warehouse has done me pretty good so far. Not sure if the order of those really matters. Well, he will probably discard my... will he? I guess he will discard my Baron. I do have 3 native villages. But maybe he's like thinking that I'm... Nah, he can't know that. Huh. Yeah, the thing is now if I play that Envoy in reveal, the Baron without any estates, he will know what I was thinking about here, probably. Let's keep an estate, I think. And show him the estate. Set aside. And there you go. It's the patron. I still think he will discard Baron. In this case, maybe, well, I don't know. It's kind of a poker game. Yeah, damn it. No, I would have hit the thing. I can also still buy Canal, but I'd rather set aside buy goons. Now I think the time for goons. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, let's see. Maybe I get some of these native villages. Yeah, okay, I get 1, and then do I get a guardian? That's not so clear to me. I think I do get a guardian. I mean, it's 1 point. That's really not the point, but hopefully makes me spike 7 next turn. He will get goons eventually, so yeah, why not add a guardian now? Okay, that's good to see. Now I have 4 native villages, I think. 2 villagers, that's pretty handy. Yeah, library is better than Envoy, but I wanted to spend my 6 on a native village plus something, and I didn't see another chance to get 1. Maybe there was. Yeah, warehouse, I'm really happy that I have that warehouse. That's pretty good. I wonder what I should do next. I need more draw, but which draw? I could take some more envoys and patrons, or I could also take a library, which is pretty good. It's probably goons now. Nope, we can canal. That also is obviously pretty good. Let's see what I draw here. Discard. I could again try to just discard the estate. That's a bit greedy. Let's not be greedy. I think my position is fine. So this should might be, well, I might reveal a patron here. That would be pretty sad, to be honest. So maybe I shouldn't play that right here. Play the envoy first. There's the patron, right? It loses a villager, which I otherwise probably would not lose, but also gives me a coffer, so so set aside, it's cool. Set aside again. Native Village Mat looks pretty good right now. So maybe just maybe just Patron Envoy here. Canal looks better. Canal and what? Nothing? Canal plus nothing. Looks fine. But I could get the free Guardian. Not sure that I want it now, to be honest. I already have one. Yeah, let's do Canal. Could have been a second warehouse. That hand's pretty sad. I guess I will have to pick up if I set aside like an Envoy here or something that makes me continue. So set aside warehouse. Well, I think I have to pick up. It's not so clear actually, but play the warehouse. Play the goons. Didn't see my Envoy, but it's okay. Set aside. Goons Envoy? He will discard some of my goons, so still wonder about that library. Maybe Goon's library is just better. I mean, it depends when I draw the library, right? If I draw it early on. Yeah, I think I take the library. Okay. If I draw the library at the start of my turn or something, it's good. If I draw it after playing Envoy, it's not so good. But overall, I think it should be worth it. We can also play some native villagers first, and the goons, and patron, and baron, and whatnot, and then play the library, potentially. So he doesn't have a goons yet, which I'm happy about. What to do next? I don't know. I mean, I don't have infinite villagers and villages, so it's not like I can just add like 5 more envoys. Maybe I can, but I also have 2 goons to play. Yeah, it's kind of hard drawing the deck. The super long game also favors him with... I mean, I think I'm currently ahead, but he does have 6 native villages. Yeah, you can have that. Kind of hope that Envoy doesn't reveal the library, because that would be... Well, let's see, maybe if I can play the Baron and so maybe the library would draw. I mean, there's no pile out inside like ever, so I really wonder how to build from here. I mean, I need a second warehouse, maybe even a third. It's pretty clear. Second envoy also looks good. Maybe second library instead. Not so easy. Pretty sure he will get a goons now. You can't not play with goons. Goons patron. Okay, envoy. There's that library. But I guess he will still discard it. No, so I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 cards if I discard Baron. Discard with Baron. I have 6 cards. Library would draw like 2-ish, but I'm spending villagers for maybe not much. And it is actually 2 villagers, at least. So I'm not sure if I like playing the library. I will play the Baron though. My precious villagers. I mean, if I draw like a warehouse, that would be cool. But nah, not like it. I'll buy a warehouse here. And what? Maybe 2 warehouses is good. Maybe second library is also good. Kind of like library warehouse, I think. Even though that library didn't really pay off yet, but what's that? It's crappy. So I set aside and buy, I think, Patron or another warehouse. Third warehouse looks okay, I think. It does have a pretty big mat. Which is a bit frightening. Does he pick up at some point? No. Looks like he is happy with his mat, unfortunately. You could also buy another goons here. It's probably better. And then at some point just hammer the estates or something. Here he probably attacks me. Guess I discard Patron Copper. Maybe I pick up with the first native village, otherwise I'm left with a 2-card hand if I play the warehouse first, which might be awkward. If I draw like a library. Yeah, I think I discard Patron Copper and pick up and then play the warehouse. That's also not so great, actually. Okay, now he put 11 cards into his hand. It's gonna be a big turn, but only 3 buys, right? Wounds. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough lately, which is annoying. Okay, just provinces. Yeah, okay, why not? So I play that warehouse. I think I kind of have to pick up. So if I play the warehouse and I draw into a library, down to 2 cards, but I don't really want to discard any of the cards on the mat anyway, really. Okay, none of that happened. Could have a double Goons turn here if I want it. It's only 4 money though. I don't know. I gotta actually discard my Guardian here. Because I probably have a library next turn. I mean, that's not guaranteed, but... And then just buy a warehouse. Or a patron. Probably just another warehouse. Well, let's buy the Guardian anyway. Well, maybe I shouldn't have. Would have loved to discard now. I hope to see some villages, obviously, but... Should be a good turn either way, I hope. Yeah, that Guardian... Kind of wanted the point. Maybe I shouldn't have played it. Province Guardian is what I'm expecting. Okay, now it goes back to build. So library, skip, I think, keep, I think, envoy, there should be some of those. Nah, that's a super bad reveal. He will kill my native village and then I don't know what to do. Guess I have to play the goons. Now what? Patron, library. Aren't there like... There was only one more. Okay, only one more village down here. Guess I discard these. He's really going for it now, so I think I set aside and play the library. Do need a second warehouse. Why not? Mainly I need a native village. I think I can also keep that library. Not the second one, probably. Another warehouse. I also don't really need that, I don't think. Goons. Keep. Patron. Skip. Maybe keep. Maybe keep. I don't know. Problem is now that I don't have any villagers. So let's play warehouse first. So this is kind of tricky. Can I effectively play that library, I wonder? Or do I need to pick up here? I have to pick up here, right? I mean, I think I can play the warehouse first. Not sure I want to play that warehouse though. Let's play it. I think I discard the envoy now, actually. Then play this. Set aside. Two villagers, so I can play a goons first, but I don't want to trigger that shuffle, so let's just draw these cards. But there is a native village, I think. Nah, let's just draw these cards. I can't trigger that. Well, I can pick up. And pick up again, I guess. Just so that I don't trigger that with the 5 coppers and stuff in there, so. 4 buys. 3 goons. I like. What to get though? Province, warehouse. Guardian? Something like that looks fine. Well, also probably playing those 2 guardians. Yeah, that was a good turn. Probably not played ideally, but yeah, I think it was good enough. I mean, not good enough in the sense that I'm winning now, but unfortunately I couldn't play the Baron, but maybe I could have played it, but it's 4 less points, which I don't really like. Then I could have double province, but I would have also needed to buy coppers, which is crazy. Alright, I'm done eating now. Yeah. Okay, he does have a double goons turn. Man, it's so sad to be without villagers. Okay, he bought guardians. Okay, it's got one warehouse for sure. Could also. Nah, this is fine. Maybe I draw a library. There it is. I think I discard one goons here. And the warehouse. Discarding native village is also sad. But I think discarding like this is the best I could do. Patron skip. I think envoy. I think skip actually. Province. Nothing probably. Okay, that looks decent. The point lead is comfortable, but if you place like goons and stuff, you can easily turn around. So it's not really comfortable. What's the goon split? Do I have 4 goons to his 2? Nope, we both have 3. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so 4 goons in play. Buying. 3 goons. Okay, 3 goons in a baron. 3 goons. That means 5 buys with the baron. 5 binds is 15 points. Yeah, so it does win if you draw. If he draws all of that, which is super unlikely. Then guardians and warehouses just provide enough points. 5 buys, it's 15 points with 3 goons in play. Maybe I should have bought a copper. Probably, actually. Here I'll set aside and play a library. Okay, so no goons. That's nice. It's probably province plus nothing. Maybe province estate. Nah. Maybe province silver. Maybe province guardian, but that's that doesn't really make much sense to lower when you're behind. It does do it though. So as I mentioned earlier, super sad that I don't have villager. Patron. Guess I skip. The question is there another native village down there? That's kind of important, because if there is, well, even if there is, no, if there is, then I can set aside again and play a patron and play that other library for something. But I think I'm just skipping it. I'm just skipping the Baron, keeping the warehouse, another warehouse. Probably also keeping that. Not sure on the second one. Because now I have a third and a fourth. that's okay. I can discard them. So here I can pick up and set aside, and then play some goons and play the library. Maybe. Is that better than just? Actually, I can play that library first, right? That warehouse first. I just need to get 3 goons in place, so I need to play for that. Did I skip Baron? Is that what I did? Yes, I did. Maybe that was stupid. 3. Yeah, let's play that warehouse. I think it's fine. Can I play another warehouse? Probably don't have to. Okay, so now I just set aside and draw, right? If I pick up and set aside, just set aside. Estate, it's pretty cool. And that should just draw me my goons. Do I keep an envoy? No, he just skipped my goons. That was stupid. I'm a moron. I need to find my. Well, that's kind of creepy now. I think I have to skip that. And that goons. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I find the native village, then I'm winning. But I need to find it, so I think I need to skip that. I might also do it with Baron, so I can keep this, but it doesn't really work, right? I mean, did I botch that? Probably. So if I keep that, then I'm drawing 1 more card. Maybe I should have gone for that. I'm drawing 1 more card. But it might also just have been the province then. I mean, the way the cards were set, it would have won. Yeah, I needed to go for that. So 1, 2. Well, I kind of need to buy a province, so I need to pick up here, right? 1, 2. Yeah, that was stupid, skipping the goons. 1, 2. I think it was stupid. This at least guaranteed playing 2 goons. And in the bad case, I would have only played 1. 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know. Do I do anything? There's a Baron here. Let's set aside. I think that's the last card is the Baron. So now this didn't really work. I guess I province copper then. Is that better than like? Yeah, it's better. Okay, so last card wasn't Baron, and this card is this hand is bad. I did skip my Baron right at the start of the shuffle, so yeah, that wasn't the card. I'm still not sure if it was right to skip that goons. Maybe it's fine like it is. Do I play that library? Good question. Yeah, this complete dead might be costly. I'm buying an estate, most likely. If his turn is very bad, I might buy a guardian. Yeah, tracking is a bit annoying. I should have checked what were the last 4 cards of my deck there. Looks like it was Province, Native Village, and Copper. Well, now I could actually play that library, but it doesn't really do anything. Still unlikely that I will be able to afford Duchy. Well, Duchy only costs 4, so if I skip everything, it might happen. Still have 4 coppers. Yeah, okay, so let's discard the Guardian then, I guess. Oh, does he play a library now? That's brutal. No, it doesn't. He also doesn't buy a copper? Interesting. Yeah, skip. Skip. Okay, there go my native villages. I'm so screwed now. Well. Now I could stop. But I might draw another. Well, no, I can't afford Province. So, am I happy? This is only 1 native village remaining in my deck. Which is pretty bad, but I think I'll leave it at that. I mean, just imagine having 1 villager here. Would be cool if I find my last native village. Maybe I should have actually continued drawing to get potentially back to these skipped native villages. I mean, that was pretty sad that they were clumped at the top here. Maybe not playing the library was better, but I don't think so. Discard some cards. Goons and Baron, potentially. Probably Baron Patron rather. But after the warehouse play, I only have a 2-card hand. It's pretty sad. I might also just play a Patron this turn and no goons. So 2-card hand. Not really great, to be honest. I will play that warehouse. Yeah. These villagers are so good. Why doesn't it say what he set aside? It's public, right? No, you... Skipping any action cards. Set those aside. Because you see them in the pop-up here, but... Is he winning now? 5 buys would do it. He already has 3. But he did skip his Baron, so he's not gonna get to 5, and 4 doesn't do it. Problem is that I have this hand. I already saw 2 of my goons. I wonder what I should do. Should I just play the patron? So I can do a bit more on my next turn with my native villages already gone, but also 2 goons already gone. But there are some warehouses left. Kind of a funky endgame. Discards the warehouse, interesting, because he has another. Also pretty long game, unfortunately. So he's not winning this turn. Well, I will play the warehouse here. Well, double province is something I never even considered. So there was a shot, obviously. He's probably winning regardless now. I mean, his goons are gone, but he does have quite some native villages left down here. And also, I think another library, but also some crap. Question is, can he afford? Does he have a guardian in hand, first of all? I wonder. So he played 3 libraries. He does have 4. Did not. He did play a guardian. Okay, so I think I'm doing actually. So do I play that goons? I mean, it's all about. It's almost all about that last province. Do I play that goons? I'm discarding warehouse, copper, and something. So if I play goons, I can buy duchy copper. It's 5 points. Otherwise, I can only buy duchy. That's also 3 points. His goons are gone. I think I'm discarding the goons actually. That leaves me with a villager. Okay, this is decent. Let's see if he has enough to province. Maybe he does. Looks like he does. Nope, he doesn't. Okay, so this is my chance. So I can I guess I set aside and play the goons first. I just need that province. And a copper, yeah, so 1 goons is enough, so set aside. Play the goons. Play the library. I think this is the right order. Yeah, that's what I need. And that should be enough. I hope. Maybe not. Okay, nice. Discard you. Two buys, so 8 points. Wow, what a thriller. 9 points even. Crazy. Oh, I did have another buy. Right, from Baron. Interesting. My start. Okay. Interesting. Dame Anna's good. Recruiter is good. Innovation looks good. All the power cards. Look at that board. And there's no capital, so no Mandarin capital. Silver Magpie looks automatic. Silver Magpie looks automatic. Okay, first 5. What's the first 5? That's actually a good question. Here it is. Next turn, well, I will play the Magpie, so I don't know what I have. So Recruiter, Old Witch, or Dame Anna. Don't like Old Witch. I think it's either Recruiter or Dame Anna. This is not easy. I think I take the Dame Anna. I mean, I can trash 2 cards, and I can also maybe trash like a Magpie. Yeah, I was being deluded again, thinking that I play the Magpie this turn. I just buy another one. I'm not so sure. Yeah, but I think the high roll is okay here. Maybe he buys Recruiter and I trash that, and it's basically game over, sort of. He should get a Recruiter, I think. Oh, he didn't hit 5, did he? Duplicate a Magpie. What happened? No, okay, so he has 5 this turn? Or what? Okay, this is nice. 6 is probably just a innovation. Wow, that was nice. Innovation. Yeah. Is it? It's probably worth it. Hopefully I draw my Anna here. That's actually quite a big difference if I do or if I don't. If I do, I'm in good shape. If I don't, yeah, the game goes on. I mean, the game goes on anyway, but then I can't even really innovate because I don't want to draw my Dame Anna dead. I mean, if I'm not drawing her here, I can't innovate like a magpie or something. Just buy silver then, I guess. Yeah, this is a pretty powerful board. I mean, every 5 except Mandarin plays a role. Artifice maybe less so because you just want to buy different 5s, I think. My next 5 is a recruiter. And then an old witch, if everything goes according to plan. So he has to think if he wants to get innovation or another 5. Is that the think? Maybe. So what's left down here? Estate, copper, Dame Anna. Is that what it is? Okay. Oh, I can do that. Look at that. This is I'm so happy I got it now. The innovation. This is great. So trash stuff. Ouch. Well, he can trash a magpie. It's not the end of the world. Do I buy a Harbinger or do I buy silver? Probably Harbinger. Is it Harbinger? I don't know. I could have. Nah, doesn't make much sense. Trashing copper over estate. Doesn't make much sense at all. So 1 silver. It's fine. It's not great. Might be better than silver though. I mean, it's not super easy for me. I will hit 5 somehow, right? I mean, silver helps me with that. I do have a silver. Okay. Forgot that I have a silver already. Let's see what I draw here. Nice duplicate. That's what I mean, yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Trash by what? I still need that recruiter. I can train the magpies later. I can also trash my magpies to recruiter. I still need a village, so recruiter it is. Would be cool to get. It's probably not happening, right? To duplicate the last magpie and innovate it. Okay, there goes 1 magpie. Old witch. Okay, let's hope that this works. Puts the copper into their hand. Can top deck that magpie. Do I? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Puts the silver into their hand. Can I, like, at some point? And now it's too late. Crazy. Not really too late. So innovate. Dame Anna. Buy what? Spices? Recruiter? Governor? Do a trash? Another copper even? Not so clear. Could also buy an artificer. Still need some recruiter food. So if I trash another copper and buy the spices and nothing gets trashed, I have 9 next turn. 10 would be better. It's actually not trash here. Okay, that's not really a good hand. Kind of need to draw my treasures with the magpies. Okay. That doesn't bother me. Okay, nice, I did draw at least once, and now probably trash. Trash 1 or 2, or probably trash 2 and could buy training. Okay, I could buy Old Witch. I mean, my magpies are slowly dying somehow. Why do you always reveal like his coppers? It's kind of annoying. Let's train, I think. Could innovate. There's nothing really to innovate. I mean, I could innovate an Old Witch. It looks decent. He isn't really trashed at all. But I still think I'm training. It's maybe not so great, but there were like 2 magpies down. I didn't really want to draw them dead. Now I can get like Old Witch Governor or something next. If I find my spices, which I should. Training was, well, maybe it was fine. I'm a bit low on economy, but I'm much better trashed. Thanks to Dame Anna. Okay, it does get another recruiter. I think that's reasonable. Okay, nice magpies. Nice magpie again. So here, I don't really want to recruit that Dame Anna, obviously. Could recruit a magpie. It's also not really what I want to do. I could trash, buy a governor and innovate it immediately and trash silver into Old Witch. Gives him a free trash, which I don't really like, and silver is also kind of a good card for me. But governor is also a good card. What does it do though? Might be still a bit early for governors, but maybe not. Okay, that's a good reveal for me. That hurts quite a bit. Not sure I liked what I did here. This can be 9. Should I buy an estate? Just recruit it. Maybe. Yeah, that sounds okay. Probably an old witch. Could be spices, actually. Can't really gain and play next turn. That's a bit sad. Unless I get an artificer here. Maybe I should do that. Let's do that. Yeah, he can trash like a copper or something. I think I do buy an estate. Yeah, governor is great with innovation if you get to. I mean, it's okay. Okay. Well. Artificer was maybe not that good of an idea. Also, governor innovation is not like the best thing the world has ever seen. I mean, I have the draw, so I'm probably gaining and playing the card anyway. Innovating it is obviously a bit better, but I'm not sure my last turn in terms of what I bought and gained was convincing. Okay, so let's play. But the magpies, they still behave, which is pretty cool. Could gain a gold here. I mean, play that magpie. Well, play the recruiter. Trash. Artificer does nothing. I mean, does it? No, it doesn't really do anything. Guess I gain a gold then. Well, I can discard 2 cards to gain an estate. Amazing, isn't it? So I can gain a copper if I want. So how much money do I have? 7. I do have 10 already. I have 11 after playing the magpie. I can trash a copper and buy 2 5s. Not a decent reveal. Does trash a magpie, which is good choice, I think. I mean, Old Witch is good for cursing, but I don't really need to draw it all. I mean, it's good with some overdraw, so I probably just get an Old Witch plus how I can innovate. Maybe lets me. Eric rather innovated governor, I think. Though that's also not that clear. But yeah, looks better. Innovation. Gain gold. Buy Old Witch. Maybe I have to recruit a gold at some point shortly. Could also recruit Dame Anna, but that doesn't really make much sense. I mean, usually the governor thing, giving them silvers is sometimes a bit dubious because they can remodel silvers into 5s, but he doesn't have governors yet, so I think it's fine. And he still has lots of coppers and he doesn't have innovation, so everything looks fine. Let's play the magpies first, I guess. Man, these magpies. They are great. I guess I draw again. Put an old witch back. So now I want to discard 5 cards, I think. So maybe drawing once with the governor and then playing the artificer. Oh, I didn't draw it. Okay. That's not so good. Do I have to recruit a gold now? Maybe. I think will be worthwhile in the long run. Let's play that. So you can discard 5 cards, innovative governor, gain a gold. I only have 2 buys though. I only have 2 buys. Oh well. Play an old witch. Play a recruiter. Guess first. Okay, I did find my spices. I think I just trashed that gold now. Don't really need it. Okay, this is spices plus probably governor. Don't think groundskeepers will play a role actually. Game looks too fast for that. Could be second old witch now that I have the 6 villagers. It's maybe better than governor. I think that's true, so let's do that. Maybe I can innovate another governor here. Ouch. I'd happily trade that Daymana against that Sir Bailey now. Even though Daymana lets me trash those curses that I gain from his old witch. Which otherwise, well, otherwise I could recruit it, so I would happily trade those knights. Because they harm me more than him. Having said that, I think my position is pretty overwhelming. Don't think I will remodel something here. Governor's recruiter still looks somewhat useful. And, well, everything else as well. I would have probably remodeled a magpie if I had one in hand. No thanks. Yeah, he still has those million coppers. Old witch, okay. Whatever. Let's play governor to draw first. Draw some old witches. Play them. Not sure on the order here. Okay, let's play one magpie. Still amazed by those magpies. I think I will just gain another governor. Gain gold. Play. Is there another treasure down here? Think not. Let's play the old witch first. This should draw me like 1 or 2 cards potentially. Governor, I need to draw that. The treasure gold or curse. Let's treasure curse. Gain a gold, I guess. I mean, I could also switch into groundskeepers, but I don't really see the need. So 3 buys. I don't know. I think I just province now. Province double, governor. Should maybe force a resign. I could actually double province governor. I mean, whatever. Yeah. There was no need to do that, but I think it doesn't matter. Okay, treasure magpie. I can... probably not quite getting 6 provinces, but close to that. Yeah, he has, what, 6 coppers or something? Okay, 4, but... Okay, he just trashed one. Maybe I can... I probably can't pile, I don't have that many gains. I can't remodel... Well, I can remodel into a spices now. I think... I mean, it's... don't really need to do that, but I think I'll just do it. Does that let me win? Playing 2 old witches, 4 buys. Well, it does do that, so... Well, I'm doing it then. It's not like he's winning this turn. I should draw regardless. Can also artifice a curse. Yeah, somehow... Yeah, what happened there? What did we open? Well... I did get the early Dame Anna, and then I got a very early innovation, and from there it kind of snowballed. I got some lucky draws with the magpies, and then you can innovate them, which is amazing. Yeah, I should have a pile out now. Okay, he just... What's that? It's kind of slow resign or something. Draw... just draw again. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, that's 3-1. His start now. 3-1, already 2 hours. Okay, so what's the druid doing? Nothing. No village. Seer looks good. I mean, druid is actually doing something because it's the only plus spy. I guess I open temple gear. I mean, you don't want to have that gear in the long run. The question is, do you play with pools or do you just do seers with a couple of gears and some silvers? No, well, silver is not the best here because of Bandit Fort, but I mean, you have to play with treasures anyway, so you don't. I mean, there's no action payload. I mean, I could open potion gear. It seems pretty bad. One terminal to play. It's a tricky board. Sort of. I mean, the main question to me is if you play with scrying pools or not. It's also battlefield, and do you build up to double province? I mean, that basically costs like 6 points because you need gold, gold, silver in addition to what you have. And if you do that, it's a lot of treasure, so I'm not really sure scrying pool is all that great. Maybe I'm skipping it and playing with seers and silvers and gears. And only play with like well, some silvers, no golds. And then just single province. Try to snag those battlefield points. I think I skipped the pool here. I mean, pool is still a scrying pool. Navigator. Okay, so he wants to hit an early seer or something. Okay, this is nice. That will guarantee me a good temple trash. Might just buy another gear here. So he did get what he wanted, I guess. This is a bit of a sad... maybe it's not that sad. So there are 4 coppers down there. I guess could make it 5. That's too bad that I don't. I don't know what I'm talking. I would have liked to set more aside and trash and buy a seer next turn, which I now can't. So I might just get another gear. Second gear is maybe a bit much. I think a silver is better. Next turn, either a gear or Or I could have only trashed a state here, but I also don't really like that. Also don't know why I set 2 estates aside, but I decided that I'm gonna buy not the seer, but rather trash. So it doesn't matter. Could also buy Night Watchman. Also doesn't really look great. I mean, second gear is, I think I take a second silver. I wonder if he's planning on skipping trashing. Probably not. Well, maybe. Yeah, I still don't know why I set aside 2 estates. Could have like changed my mind and buy a potion here, for example. That also works kind of nicely together with Seer. But, well, the chance has passed now. Okay. So. Silver or gear? I think silver. And this is kind of sad. Very, very sad, actually. Second gear. Or third silver. Let's do second gear. Okay, here I'll just trash an estate and buy a seer, I think. I need that seer now. I could also trash the copper and buy another silver. I also need those silvers, but I think seer is more important now. My gear missed, which I'm kind of fine with. Otherwise, I would have probably played the gear, but only trashing estate is a bit sad with Temple. But I mainly want to get rid of the coppers, but I can't. And now I have 2 gears, which I also want to play, so I'm not sure how often I will get to play that Temple. Okay, he just sets stuff aside. Okay. Another seer here if I can afford it. It's another gold. Yeah, I think silvers are maybe even better than gold. So discard. By that I mean set aside. So do I play the gear or do I play the temple? I guess it depends on what the seer draws. Yeah, maybe his deck is better. But it doesn't trash, so. Probably will take temple at some point if there are enough points on it. This is seer. Here, I'm not sure. I could gear by a province. Gear set aside seer and temple. That's probably best, right? Provinces. I could also alternatively play the temple, trash copper estate, and buy a seer. 2 seers is kind of fine for now, so let's play the gear. And maybe only play the temple if I'm unable to play gear. I mean, neither of us will be able to keep on provincing, obviously. Maybe that province was a bit premature. Nah, I guess it was. Should have probably just trashed and bought another seer. And then another silver, and then start greening or something. Here's 2 golds, I have 2 silvers. There's another gold, yeah, I guess he's ahead. Better. I'm not so sure. So here there is another silver that I could draw. Could also gear the seer, but I think I'm man, I want to do everything. I want to trash and I also want to play that gear. That's the problem. Kind of like gearing the seer and temple and buying a seer or something. Looks fine. But the state is not that terrible. I have seers to draw it. I mean, I could also play the seer, probably draw my silver. And then just trash or gear. I think I'm doing this. I think I set aside seer and copper so that my seers draw potentially more. Dutch, yeah, okay, I mean, Battlefield is here, so why not? But this deck won't be able to province shortly. I think I gear here, set aside a copper, a seer, and then I just province. Maybe next turn I can play my temple. But kind of doubt it still, because that's 2 seers might draw my gear. Was the temple stupid? Not sure. I only trashed 3 cards, so maybe. Does province somehow? I don't know how, but I mean, he does have 3 golds. Okay, I need to play the seer, I guess. Okay, guess I have to buy Duchy then. It's kind of sad. Don't have to, but I think I will. Someday I will play that temple, I promise. I have a feeling we both kind of misplayed it. Greening too early just because of Battlefield. And now we are stumbling towards the end in some way. But provincing is kind of hard. Probably more so for me than for him. Don't like that Duchy though. Battlefield is gone. Looks like I will still be playing gear here. Okay, that's a province. I do have some set aside province here. Maybe with gear, it's a Silk Road. Wow, don't like that. Guess I play a seer. See what I draw anything. All my seers are gone. Here, play the gear, set aside Seer and Temple and Silver, I think. Could be Night Watchman. Could be Night Watchman. Yeah, no Silver's -2 points, but just want to get the provinces. Can I do without getting another silver? Kind of hard. Let's try. It's actually not so clear what to discard here. Maybe everything. That might actually be okay. Maybe I should have kept the silver. I don't know. So is he giving up on provinces? Maybe. Hey, look at that. I will also trash that estate. And buy a seer. Guess I need a silver at some point. Okay, another Silk Road. Okay, I'm going for hitting province next turn. Guess I buy a silver here. Yeah, I think I buy a silver. Discard everything but seer. Maybe. Well, my hope is that if he gets one more province, I might still be fine. I also don't think he will, so. And my hope is just to get the remaining provinces. So 2-4 enough. So I can just gear 2 seers and province. Well, and now I guess I just have to province. Or should I play around? If he buys nothing, maybe I try to play around. Does play a gold. But he also did set aside 2 cards. Well, first of all, let's see if I can province at all. Top takes a province. Well, yeah, I think I just province here. Gearing a seer and province probably. Yeah, I have to. Discard it all. Guess. Okay, let's see what he can do. Way. No freaking way. Just provinces. Yeah, okay, sure. 5 Silk Roads, but who cares? Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I think. Last one. Who started? He did. I think he's just lucky to province there. I mean, I don't know what he set aside, but he did buy a duchy. He just drew all his golds. He played 1 gold on his last turn, and then he saw the other one. So, yes, we opened Chapel Page, and then Tragic Hero was pretty cool. Leprechaun might be a thing. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Didn't like these Silk Roads. Okay, that's super sad. Second page. I'm not that easy to tilt, but don't draw Chapel here. Would have been close. Okay, so trash. There's a page. The silvers are fine here. Okay, this is just trash. All my stuff, right? Want to, yeah. I hope he buys something here. Oh, he probably doesn't. Oh, that's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Wait. Oh. Oh, his page missed. Oops. He just wants to trick me. So, how to go from here? I only have 3. Maybe cash in 1 treasure hunter. And buy fishing village. That doesn't really do much. Could be a page. I could also trash that copper actually, but no need. Could buy a fishing village and a remodel next turn. Well, and kind of need to hit 4. That's the thing. But he does have treasure hunters, and I think he will play them. So I should hit 4 next turn. Should I buy page? Yeah, let's buy page. I think I keep one of them. Is that even... it's not convinced, but... One, two, three, 4, yeah. Why do I want to hit 4? It's another good question. Okay, this gives me some silvers. Maybe I trash a warrior of his. Chances are actually kind of decent, to be honest. 3 silvers. Yeah, it did happen. Okay, next turn I gain a gold with my thing. Guess I have to take a Bazaar here. He just resigns. Yeah, I think it's kind of fair. That wraps it up. I'm not really happy with the games that I lost somehow. First one I think I just misplayed. Fifth, I'm not really sure what went wrong there. Maybe I'm also just wrong and Silk Roads is a thing, but I don't really think so. He shouldn't be able to province anymore, but somehow he did, and then it was just over. Anyone. Alright, anyway, pretty happy still winning my second match 4-2-2. See you in the next one. Have a good week. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.